Hey Capricorn, how you guys doing? I hope this video finds you all well. So Capricorn, this will be a general love reading again. For of course, time is fluid, so it can take place at any time. It could have occurred in the recent past, or it could take place over the next day, couple weeks. I'll be tuning into the energy of you and your partner, whoever's on your mind at this current time. It could be someone you've dealt with in the past, someone that you're currently talking to, dating, anyone that you think of when you think of love and romance, okay? We have destruction. So I feel like your person has led to some kind of breakdown in this partnership, in this connection. And this destruction energy makes me feel like this is them causing chaos and ruin and drama. And it feels to me it has caused irreversible damage to this relationship. So I feel like this is their energy. This is what they're bringing to the connection. And it makes me feel like now they're starting to see that because we have eyes. Now they're starting to see the error in their ways and all the destructive, reckless behavior, them not thinking, them being impulsive, and what it has caused this connection. Their mistakes, their bad judgment calls, right, has led to destruction. So I'm seeing literally like a tower moment where your person's recognizing, wow, I have caused this tower moment. I am the chaos causing agent, right? So chaos causing for sure. Now we have the death, and the death is indicating of change, something here coming to an end, and it may have happened very abruptly with this destructive energy. So again, we have towers, and a lot of times the tower in tarot talks about something falling apart, destruction, right? Something crumbling because it wasn't stable. It wasn't built on a stable structure. And it crumbles, it falls so that it can be rebuilt again. And it feels like your person's going through some kind of big soul death with this card. Death, getting a soul death, not an actual literal death here. With this death card, it's challenging your person to change in a way they never thought they could, okay? And maybe even seeing themselves in a way they never thought they could. But the thing about it is that when they see themselves, it's like they don't like what they see, okay? Because your person has caused so much hurt, so much pain. And now there's the energy of, I can't be this anyway. I can't be this anymore. I can't continue to live my life like this because I'm not happy and I'm causing so much misery and unhappiness to others, including my twin, my person. So I feel like your person with the death card is now choosing a different route, choosing to put an end to their behaviors, things in the past that don't serve them anymore. Okay? Now, we do have the withdraw card, and I'm not surprised this came out because it may look like your person is not paying you any mind. It may look like they're just ignoring you. They've ghosted you. They've silenced you, right? For some of you guys, they've abandoned you and they never looked back. And this withdrawal card speaks about that. It's like your person withdrawing and going in this fetal position and choosing not to deal with this connection. But the truth is that it feels like there's something that just becomes too difficult and challenging to deal with, right? They made a big mess. It's too much to clean up. You ever feel overwhelmed because there's just so much to do? And that's what I'm feeling with your person. They've gotten overwhelmed. And now I'm seeing them just not do anything. So they've kind of pulled back their energy where they're not really taking action. But there's a lot of thinking going on with this withdrawal card, and it makes me feel like now your person is starting to see things. We have some kind of enlightenment, awareness. There's like energy around them, getting like something, spirit is connecting with them and giving them signs and messages and letting them know this is what you need to do. This is how to get out of it. This is guidance that your person needs on how to repay you, how to repair the connection, how to make amends, how to get back in your life, how to make it all right. You know, there's something here about making it right. So they need to first withdraw to get these answers. Now we have trust. So for some of you, maybe there was an issue of trust, whether they didn't trust people, they didn't trust the divine feminine, they didn't trust their mother, they didn't trust people in general, love, right? I'm seeing the energy where your person is learning how to trust again. And for a lot of you guys, unfortunately, you didn't trust your person because maybe they betrayed you. Maybe they did something unthinkable, something you never saw coming. Okay, they blindsided you and you never could trust them again. But the reason that has happened is because they've been betrayed before, because there's something that has happened in their own life. Okay, their own past relationship, their childhood, their past life, that has affected their ability to trust people. So it feels like that is being repaired and recovered, okay? We have reclaim, and I like this energy because this makes you feel like the Seven of Wands, right? There's the energy of like, I want to get back what's mine. This is mine and I want it. So it makes me feel like your person is reclaiming their throne. I want to fight for this. This is something that I've always wanted. I want real, genuine love. I want my person back. Reclaim makes me feel like your person is now standing up for something that maybe in the past they didn't fight for. So for a lot of you guys, they didn't fight for you, right? They gave up. They gave up on the connection. They didn't protect you. They made you feel like you weren't good enough. And now there's the energy of reclaim. Taking back what's mine, taking back what maybe I let go because I didn't know how to value it. I didn't know how to treat it. And so this reclaim energy makes me feel like the person is working on being that better version of themselves. Being that person that maybe you always wanted them to be, but they felt like they couldn't be because they didn't feel good enough. They didn't feel, you know, like they were worthy. Okay, so we have reclaiming. All right, so let's get some cards from, this is the Romance Angels deck. Okay. Finances and career came out. So this talks about maybe finances, assets, resources, money having a big role in this connection. For some of you guys, this could look like just mutual assets and resources. Maybe you have a home together. Maybe you were married. Maybe you have shared accounts. Maybe you have children, right? Child support. There's something here where it's on their mind. It makes me feel like they want to do more. They want to do better. They want to give you back. There was something I said earlier, repay. They want to repay you, okay? And this could look like monetary repayment. Maybe they took something, they wiped out your account and left, and now there's the energy, I want to repay you. Or it's like, I made you pay for everything and I had no job all these years and then I left you as soon as I got a job. I want to repay you. So there's something about money, okay? I don't know how that's going to resonate with each and every one of you guys, but it may resonate differently. There's something about financial issues are a factor. Now, I'm also feeling like for some of your person is not where they want to be financially. They're feeling like they're not good enough. They feel like they need a better job. They need to make more money. They need to climb up the ladder in order to be of substance, in order to be seen, in order to be recognized or respected by you. So there could be something about their career. It's not where they want to be. And they could be very unhappy about it, right? They want to do better. They want to be seen in a way that maybe it's like, I've accomplished a lot. And for some of you guys, your person hasn't accomplished much. And, you know, that could be very much affecting their ability to take lead in the connection in some way. We do have reconciliation here, okay? So this talks about your person, on their mind is the act of reconciling with you, coming back, making things right, right? When we reconcile, you may even own up to something you've done in the past. There's something about taking back accountability, taking back control. I want to make things right. I want to be with my person. I want to feel the love that I felt before. It feels like your person misses you. So we have someone from your past is returning to your life. So I definitely get the sense that your person's putting that out into the ethers. I want to come back. I miss you. I love you. And so for a lot of you guys, you may be connecting with your person in the 5D dimension. You may already know that your person is working on reconciling, but maybe you're questioning it. Maybe you're feeling like, oh, that's never going to happen. Oh, they're too stubborn. Oh, they would never call me. It's been too long. You may be having a lot of doubt about this, but the reconciliation card is telling me this is what they're thinking about. And even if it hasn't manifested physically just yet, in the 3D dimension, it is something energetically, okay? It's in their thoughts, in their mind. They wake up, they're breathing that. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So your person really wants to experience that deep, deep, everlasting love, right? And it feels like your person got a taste of it. They got a small taste of it. And it feels to me like as soon as I got the taste of it, maybe perhaps they retracted their energy, they ran away, or they got scared, and I'm seeing the energy where your person is wanting to now experience it again. But again, there's trust. There's distrust for love and distrust for people. So how can they love? How can they begin to open up their heart to love? And so now Spirit is working with your twin and telling them it is safe for you to drop your guards. It is safe for you to open up your heart. Take that key, open up your heart. Let it live. Let it receive the greatest, most beautiful thing of all, love. And it makes it feel like your person was afraid of that. So there may have been some real serious vulnerability issues where your person really, really died to let you in, but that was so difficult for them to do. It was not easy. It was one of their biggest challenges. And unfortunately, that may have scared them away. It may have made them give up on a connection because they felt it was not safe to love. They were afraid. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And I think this is a message for you guys as well. Spirit is saying, let go of control. You don't need to control the situation. You don't need to control the scenario in your head. You don't need to be thinking, going around and around your head, trying to understand everything. Let it go, okay? Let Spirit guide you. Let the divine guide you. It also feels like your person, they wanted to control every aspect of the relationship because letting go of control would look like them being weak. It would look like maybe someone having control over them. And that is something that your person was afraid of. I'm even feeling like there's something about family or a boss or someone like a bully or a parent that was just overbearing that had control over them and they had to fight back. And so there's the energy of having to fight you, okay? And it's like displaced anger. So when you came into their life, it makes me feel like they tried to control every aspect of you or every aspect of themselves with regard to their emotions, holding back, controlling their emotions. And that really sabotage a beautiful relationship. So there's someone in their life that has had a big, profound effect on them, and they don't even know it. And I think part of this journey is like reclaiming their power, taking their power back, not allowing someone to have power over them, power over their happiness, and power over their ability to love. Because it feels like that one person, whether it's from a childhood, a childhood bully or a parent or just a mean, arrogant boss, it makes me feel like they gave their power to them because they thought they had to. They thought that they were weak. They thought that person, required it. It feels like your person just gave too much away. And so when you came into their life, they refused to give anything away. They were extreme. They were mean. And so I feel like your person is breaking out of that. We have healing family issues. How funny is that? So yeah, definitely could be a family member. I'm seeing maybe something regarding a close, it could be a sibling, it could be a cousin, it could be a parent. But there's some family issues. It makes it feel like your person was, they grew up in maybe a household where there was just a lot of tension, a lot of drama, maybe things that they couldn't do, they couldn't express. They were very reserved, okay? It makes you feel like there was some kind of extreme condition. Either, there were no boundary setting or there was just too much discipline. There's something here where, it caused a lot of issues. It has manifested itself in their current life, in their adult life, and it has affected their ability to love. It also makes me feel like there's something about them not forgiving their parents or a family member for something they may have done or experienced. And this could be more recently. This could be like a big fight, argument. This can also be some kind of betrayal within their family, okay? Or generational curse even. Healing family issues. It's really important for your person to take the time away from the connection and heal whatever this issue is, okay? There's some kind of family issue or something in their family heritage, their generational line. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So I think this is also for you guys. It's really about just being positive, realizing that your love life, it will get better. Realize that this connection, it's all about, this is the twin flame connection, right? The twin flame journey. You're not going to know everything. You're not going to, it's not all going to make sense, right? You may feel like you're on this journey and it's never ending. You may feel like there's no end in sight at times. You may feel discouraged. You may feel like your person is never going to talk. And it makes you feel like this is a message for you guys. Spirit is saying, be optimistic. Don't give up. Don't lose hope. Okay? And think positively, because you are what you attract. If you attract good, positive energy, it's going to come. If you give out that positive energy, you're going to get it right back in return. But if you're saying to yourself, my person's never going to come back, they'll never call me, they never will, they're stubborn as hell, they're never going to call you, right? So be very careful. Really think about what you're manifesting. Think about what you're telling yourself. What affirmations are you repeating in your head? What are you waking up to? What are your thoughts? Okay, really think about that, because there's something about being optimistic can really, really change the game here. Okay. All right, you guys. Let's see what else we can find out. This is the Wisdom Oracle deck. Oops. Yeah, the Wisdom of the Oracle. That's what it's called. In case you guys are wondering. Messages for twin flames out there. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I appreciate your love and support of my channel, you guys. We have message in a bottle. So there could be something your person is wanting to tell you right now. They're wanting to send you a message. Just could look like a DM. Some of you guys are connected on social media. This could be literally a text message or a letter in the mail, right? Some people do send letters still. It feels like your person has a lot in their mind, and there could be something that has been left unsaid, unspoken, and it feels like it's been bottled up, right? That's what that's telling me, bottled up. Your person hasn't been able to express something. They've been holding it back. Bottling it up makes you feel like your person is going to explode. And it's affecting them. It's something that maybe they think about day in and day out, and they haven't been able to move on from it. So with this message in a bottle, I wouldn't be surprised that some of you guys are getting like signs and synchronicities, like you're seeing repeating numbers. Maybe you see your name, your person's name. Maybe you see some dates that are familiar to you. You know, look at your receipts, look at things. Beware, okay? Because there's something here that may be coming to you like a message. And even if it's not a message from your person directly, it could be a message from spirit, from the divine, and it's related to your person, okay? We have fork in the road. So this is that Two of Swords energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Someone is in their head. Someone is confused. It feels to me like with this message in a bottle, this is emotions, and then we have the energy of the swords. So it feels like your person is definitely feeling some kind of heartfelt feelings, emotions, but that's perhaps why they can't make a decision right now. This is someone who's stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do I go left or do I go right? Do I go now or do I go later? Two of Swords can be literally like stuck, indecision, at a crossroads, trying to figure out how to move forward. Maybe there's something they're having to cut out. There's a decision maybe being made between two things, two options, two opportunities, maybe even two people. So I feel like this fork in the road is where your person stays right now. And unfortunately, this could feel like it's very stagnant, like the energy between you guys is stagnant. Because the Two of Swords, fork in the road, is just not moving. When someone is at a fork in the road, they're not moving. They're kind of trying to assess things, and that's kind of what's going on with your person, trying to figure out what's the best path forward. I don't want to make any more mistakes. I've made enough mistakes in the past. It has caused great destruction, drama, chaos, misery in my life. I don't want that anymore. I want to move away from this place of turmoil and havoc, right? I want to clean things up. I want to clean my life up, and I want to repair things. So the fork in the road makes you feel like your person is, yeah, they're still indecisive, but it makes you feel like they're also much more cautious now than ever. No place like home. So it does look like your person is wanting to travel back home, right? No place like home is like, I miss my home. I miss the love I had. Home is where the family is where I felt loved and cherished and appreciated. I was cared for. I was supported. I was nurtured. I was hugged every day. It feels like your person misses all that. And if you gave those things to your person, if you were very supportive of everything they've done, your person misses that. They miss the relationship. For some of you guys, the home is getting a symbolic of the relationship, okay? Feeling comfortable, feeling like they can just be free with you, right? They can be open, and they felt like there was just so much love within the relationship. So there's nobody like you, basically. There's nobody like you, and it feels like your person is recognizing that. And maybe it took some time. I'm seeing something about 50 days, 50 nights or something like that, okay? It took a century for your person to realize that. And maybe they had to, be with a lot of other people. Maybe they had to entertain themselves or literally did around. And some of you guys, it was at your expense, right? They sacrificed this connection to be with other people, like a karmic. And it feels like at the end of the circle, they're going to come right back to you. Because at the end of the day, those other people were no match for them. Those other people were just literally occupying space and time in their life. And maybe even teaching them lessons about what wasn't good for them, right? We also have Orphan. So I'm not surprised this came out. Orphan talks about loss, grief, abandonment, right? Shame, feeling alone, deprived. And it makes it feel like your person here is feeling that energy. There's a lot of darkness around them. It's gray. It's not happy, you know. It makes you feel like your person may have certainly burned the bridge with you and realizing that that's not the life I want. There's no color, there's no vibrancy in my life, there's no happiness and joy. And it feels like your person is like literally on a cliff and looking around at them, and they feel like it's just there's nothing going on. Okay. So I really feel like your person, kind of like the Five of Pentacles energy, a loss, okay, in a place of lack. I also feel like this could speak about in a lack, okay, finances taking a hit. This can speak about their job, their career not going very well. It also could just talk about their love life, romantic life, but also not having you, the friendship that they had, cherishing it, remembering it, and missing it. Okay, we also have a change in the wind, so this is bringing forth some kind of change. I'm also getting like literally there was like a whiff, a big whiff in the air. Maybe there was like a really, really rainy day. Some of you guys, it may have been like a storm recently within the past week, and you felt like, oh my gosh, it feels like it was so strong. And in that moment, you thought of your person. And that was spirit saying that your person just had a thought about you, or your person just literally changed their whole perspective on the connection. There was a big, big gust of wind here. And it makes you feel like your person in that moment, with that gust, there's some kind of big realization, an epiphany about this connection. So it makes you feel like this change in the wind is your person seeing the whole relationship differently, recognizing something that maybe you've been wanting them to see for a really long time, but you had to wait for your person to see it themselves. And so with this change in the wind is like, I'm getting a breath of fresh air. Like finally they realize it. Finally, they're seeing the error in their ways. Finally, they're ready to come clean and do the right thing. And mending is here. So yeah, it feels like your person is ready to make amends. And then we have deep knowing. So I'm gonna take that card too. And this talks about, you know, wanting to take care and mend the relationship, to repair it, to recover it. If something has been broken, right? The bridge has crumbled, the foundation is broken, it's crumbled, the tower, you know, it makes it feel like now your person is saying, inch by inch is a cinch, right? Each day we're going to repair this. I'm going to do what I need to do to make sure that we're solid, okay? All the links are together. Right? All the puzzle pieces are together. We're making amends, okay? We're building a mountain together. And last but not least, yeah, there's a deep knowing of what this is, right? We have the moon, which talks about maybe fears. Maybe your person was afraid to acknowledge what this really was. Even if they don't know what the term twin flame is, it makes it feel like they just denied that this was a strong soul connection. It was something you both very much felt. And for the longest, they denied it. They ran away. They weren't really ready to really acknowledge what this really was. And so now there's the energy of seeing. We have an owl seeing things clearly, opening up their third eye chakra, the star recognizing that this is special, this is sacred, this is unique, and no longer fearing it, right? Putting that to rest. I love it. All right. I'm going to take some cards here from the Epiphany, and then we're going to close this reading. If you guys enjoy these readings, let me know. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I appreciate love and support. Again, all truth will be revealed. So if there's something that your person hasn't been able to speak, right? Their message is in a bottle. They've been keeping that tight-lipped about it. There's the energy of all truth will come out, whether it's from your mouth, whether it's from their mouth, whether it's literally a big gust of wind, again, coming in and you're getting some kind of message. This could be your intuition as well. Truth will come out. Truth will come out. And it makes me feel this could be, again, many different ways, but you're going to find out the truth. You're going to know everything. Maybe there's something that you've been asking yourself, like, why did they betray me? Why did they go to her? Why did they go to him? What really happened that night? You're going to find out. Planning for the future, and it feels like a lot of you guys, what you're needing to do right now is really think about your future. Think about what you want in your life. Manifest that. It also feels like your person is thinking about what they may have had before they destroyed it all. Thinking about their, I'm getting like a 7 of Pentacles energy. This is someone that looked at you as someone they can build with for the long term. I'm getting a lot of stability. Maybe you guys had plans to travel the world and see big things, cities, okay, countries, and it makes me feel like your person's thinking about maybe even going back and doing all these things. Ready to take control and lead. So your person has big shoes to fill, right? We have boots here, and maybe they abandoned these boots because they felt like, I can't do it. I'm not good enough. I'm not strong enough. I'm not the emperor. But now your person will come back stronger, and they're going to be coming back and in a place where they're going to know how to take back control, how to move forward, how to be the leader, not the follower, not being afraid and scared and running away, how to really take ownership of the connection. And it makes you feel like that is what you've been wanting and needing. It's just so complicated. So part of what I'm seeing right now, and that could be why we have that withdrawal energy, it really literally looks like the fox here. These cards are very, very, very similar in the sense that right now your person's withdrawn because they feel like something's just too tough, too difficult, it's too big, it's too much, right? And so now there's a withdrawal card. But I definitely feel like your person will be getting out of this withdrawal card, right? And once they, after spending some time introspection, deep thought, thinking, they're going to get the answers they need, right? And it's not going to feel complicated. It's not going to feel complex. They're going to be able to overcome it and tackle the problem and fix the issues. And that's what your person is working on. So I really like to see that card. All right, loves, that is what I have for you guys. I'm going to stop here. If you guys enjoy these readings, please do let me know. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Again, if you want a personalized tarot reading, all the information is in the description box. And you all have a beautiful week. Take care.